All right, well, hopefully everything is working. And I am just about pretty much done with the bumper as it sets at the moment, other than doing some more welding. So, welcome to Road to Garage. Let's see, a little crooked here. I hope that's in. I think I got most of the bumper in. So what I did was I took that stock, I think it was an old Ford van bumper, sliced it in the middle, made a peak, wedged these two edges out, so now it gives it a pointed bumper appearance. And I was telling the wife, it kind of reminds me of a Monte Carlo, like a late 80s Monte Carlo NASCAR bumper, or front nose. But anyway, so everything's been tacked in order to keep warpage down to a minimum. These ends were fairly easy to do by hand, except I did torch the start of the curve and then bent it around. Also, the back edge was a fairly sharp bend. I used a torch on that because I had to come around and make pretty much a 90. So, and I've left it kind of long for now, the back pieces. I got one tack that looks like one that's maybe broke, and then one I didn't make, but it still looks fine. Everything is within 16th-ish, I would say. And what I'll do is I will take and probably do some more welds, and then I'll hit it with the grinder, kind of rough it, smooth it, and then get it that far, maybe a little farther, I don't know. You might see a picture of it just ground down, smoothed off, and I'll shoot it probably silver for now, or whatever paint I got. And that's about it. I will probably try to do another video of the grill spacer, and then hopefully at the end of that one be able to kind of show you our mock-up, because that's going to dictate when all this is laid together. And I did 8 inches on this. This is an 8-inch piece. I think on the grill separation is probably going to be around 4 to 5 inches, where I take the two grills and I separate them, and then it'll go above the bumper. I've thought of a couple other ideas of, this has a little scallop in it now, but maybe accentuating the scallop so the bottom lower grill shell can kind of notch into the bumper, and then this back balance area won't have to be as tall, but it's not an issue either way, because it has this little kick up right now. Thought about I could even accentuate the kick up, or I could notch down into the bumper. I think if I do anything, we'll probably be accentuate the kick up and then put a balance behind it, but we'll see. It really depends on how these two will interact and come together. Also, I've toyed with the spot of having the cab portion of the truck tilt. If I do that, then that means somewhere right here I would have to put a hinge if the bumper is going to stay put and the cab will come up. And of course, you have to make sure that it doesn't conflict with the grill when it comes up. So that means the hinges has to be at the fairly forward point of the grill to get that tilt out. Otherwise, the grill needs to go down by it, or you'd have to notch this and let it go. It's just a bunch of other stuff that you'd have to take into account to do that. But that's all I got for right now. This is gonna be kind of a short one. Just wanted to show the completed bumper. So like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Comment. Ask questions if you want to know what. Be prepared when you ask questions about the car, and I may not know yet. Like I said, I like to have the car kind of tell me where it needs to go as we start putting the pieces on it. I'm fairly confident now that it will probably have the 350 Chevy with the turbo 350 in it. The drivetrain will be pretty much as that 72 E350 or E300, whichever one it is. I think it's an E300. Will be pretty much stock, pretty stable too. Dual wheels in the rear to give it some stance. If we want to pull a trailer, I got a trailer project that we might use with it, and we'll go from there. So remember what I say, don't do what I do, do you. Go out and have fun, get something done, and God bless, and we're toting out. See ya.